Very good day, students. So let us continue the example problems of random variable concept. So look at here. In the previous video, basic introduction as well as basic introduction of uh, independent random variables, addition theorem, multiplication theorem, and the basic formulae like covariance, coefficient of correlation, and what are the results. Those all things we have seen. Now, let us continue the random variable problems from the examples questions. Now guys, what I wanted to say is random variable concept, whatever the problems you are solving it. In the previous video what I have mentioned, three conditions. First thing is identifying the real values, right? Associating the real values to a random variable, what is to be observed, obtained, the probability distribution. Second step is assigning the probabilities according to the favorable possible outcomes, right, to a random experiment. Third thing is framing a probability distribution table and followed by the conditions probability of any real value must be a positive, nothing but a non-negative. And second thing is the total probability is always equals to 1. It is always lies between 0 to 1, the range. So these three things should be observed carefully. So let us see that question now. An urn contains 6 red and 4 white balls. 3 balls are drawn at random. Obtain the probability distribution of number of white balls. So a urn contains 6 white and 6 red and 4 white balls, it seems. 3 balls are drawn. See, look at here. 6 red and 4 white urn contains. Now 3 balls are drawn at random. So 3 balls are drawn at random. Obtain the probability distribution of number of white balls. See here, what are the possible cases of getting these 3 balls? Case number 1. Look at here. 3 balls are drawn. What is the possible case now? First thing is all 3 are white. Right? Possibility is there. All 3 are getting white. Next one. 2 white and 1 red. Possibility is there. Next. 1 white and 2 red. Possibility. Next. All the 3 red. Apart from these, any other favorable outcomes which you can get the outcome from the experiment? 3 whites. All the 3 may be white, or 2 may be white and 1 may be red, or 1 may be white and 2 may be red. Possibility. Next. Third case is all the 3 may be red. So when all the 3 may be red means here 0 whites. Right? 0 whites. And here 1 white. And here 2 white. And here all the 3 white. Now what are the real values for this? 0, 1, 2, 3. 0 white, 1 white, 2 white and 3 white. 0 white means all are red. You got it guys? The real values 0, 1, 2, 3 are the real values. Then probabilities of these. Probability of getting 0 whites out of 4 possibilities. Getting 0 whites. How many? All the 3 are red. 0 whites means all the 3 are red. That is 63 into 4C0. You understand? Divided by total balls were 10 in that 3 selected. Exhaustive case 10C3. This is one possibility. Next, getting 1 white. 1 white means 2 are red or not. Look at these statements. If you see these statements, then probabilities easily will be getting 1 white and 2 red. 1 white and 2 red. That means getting 1 white is 2 red. So 6C2 into 4C1 divided by 10C3. Next, getting 2 white and 1 red. Getting 2 white, that is 4C2 into 6C1 by 10C3. Next, all the 3 are white. All the 3 are white means 6C0 into 4C3 by 10C3. See here how we need to observe the real values with corresponding probabilities. Now this one only we have to write in terms of statements. Let us see that. Let us see this question now. Here what we need to take, let X denotes what is to be observed. Obtain the probability distribution of number of white balls. Let X denotes the number of white balls. This is random variable X. Now then the real values, what is to be observed? Getting white balls. How many balls are picked? 3 balls are picked. Total number of balls, 6 red plus 4 white, 10. 3 are randomly selected. Therefore 10C3 becomes exhaustive. 10C3. Now the random variable X follows a real values, that is 0, 1, 2, 2 and 3. What are these? 0 white, nothing but all are red. 1 white, 1 white means out of 3, 1 white and 2 red. See here, all the 3 are red, and here 1 white means 1 white and 2 red. Here 2 white and 1 red, and here all the 3 white. So these are the possible ways. Now this only we have to write like this. Therefore the probability distribution of X getting 0 white. Getting 0 white means all the 3 are red. Getting 0 white means all the 3 are red. Next, getting 1 white. 1 white means 2 are red, 1 is white. You understand? Next, getting 2 white means 1 is red and 2 are white. Next, getting 3 whites means 4C3 by 10C3. Means here 0 reds, here 0 whites. You understand? This is the problem. Then, therefore, what is 6C3 value? 6C3 is nothing but, calculate this, 6 into 5 into 4 by 1 into 2 into 3. 3 ones, 3 twos, 2 cancel, 5 fours are 20 divided by 10C3. What is 10C3 value? 10 into 9 into 8 divided by 1 into 2 into 3. 3 ones, 3 threes, 2 ones, 2 fives, 5 threes are 15. 15 eights are. What is 15 eights are? Tell me guys, what is 15 eights? 120. 120. 20 by 120. 20 by 120 means, what's the value? 4 fives 20 and 4 30s 120. So this can be taken as 5 by 30. You understand guys? 63 by 10C3 value is 5 by 30. Next 6C2. What is 6C2 value? What is 6C2? 6 into 5 by 1 into 2. 2 ones, 2 threes are 3 5s are 15. 15 divided by 10C3. 10C3 is nothing but how much? Same. 10C3 value is 15 into 4 divided by 120. 15 into 4 divided by 120 means 4 ones are 4 30s are. So 15 by 30. That is second one. Next 6C1 is nothing but 6. 4C2. 4C2 is nothing but 4 into 3 by 1 into 2. 2 3s are 6. So 6 6 are 36. 36 by 120. 36 by 120 means 4 9s are 4 30s are. 9 by 30. That is third one. Then what about fourth one? 4C3. 4C3 value is 4 into 3 into 2 by 1 into 2 into 3. 4C3 is 4. 4 by 120. Nothing but 1 by 30. Then can you please count the total? What it's gonna be? 5 by 30 plus 15 by 30. 20 by 30 plus 9 by 30. 29 by 30 plus 1 by 30. 30 by 30. So 30 by 30 is always 1. Hence proved. This is a probability distribution of getting number of white balls. Do you understand, guys? Carefully observe. First let X, what it would be, denotes the number of white balls drawn when 3 balls are randomly selected. Then total number of balls were 10, 6 red and 4 white. Therefore, when 3 are selected from 10, 10C3 becomes the exhaustive. If X follows a real values 0, 1, 2, 3, 0 means no whites, 1, 1 white, 2 white, 3 white. When 3 are selected, what are the favorable cases of these? 0 whites means all are reds, all the 3 are red. So 6 are red in color, therefore 6C3 by exhaustive 10C3. Probability of getting 0 whites. Next, probability of getting 1 white means 1 white and 2 reds. When 3 are selected, getting 1 red means 1 white and 2 reds will be there. So 2 reds and 1 white. 6C2 into 4C1, 10C3. Next, getting 2 white. Getting 2 white means 1 definitely will become red. So 6C1 into 4C2 by 10C3. Next one, all the 3 are white in color. So no reds. Therefore 4C3 by 10C3. So simplify that one. You will be getting the probability distribution. Do you understand, guys? Very, very important problem. Remember, selection of balls. Framing the probability distribution. Hope you understand this, guys. Are you clear? Now look at the next question. Now, probability distribution framing we have seen 3 problems. But now, using the probability distribution, how to calculate the expectation. That is what the question given. See here, a die is thrown once. When a die is thrown, you know the sample space. What it is? S equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When a die is thrown, this is the sample space. Possible outcomes. What is the expectation of the number on it? So what is the expectation of getting a number? That means, so these are the real values now straight away. Anyhow it is given. Write down. Let X denotes the number obtained on the die. Number obtained. Number obtained on a die. Right? Now what are the real values? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are the real values. Then what about the probability of those real values which are assigned to the random variable? Getting 1, 1 by 6. 2, 1 by 6. 1 by 6. So total is always equals to 1. Now expectation, as you know. What is the formula of expectation? Tell me. Summation x into p of x, multiplying both. X into p of x, right? So x into p of x means real values into the probabilities. That is 1 into 1 by 6 plus 2 into 1 by 6 plus 3 into 1 by 6 plus 4 into 1 by 6 plus 5 into 1 by 6 plus 6 into 1 by 6. So what it will be? 1 by 6 plus 2 by 6 plus 3 by 6, 4 by 6, 5 by 6, 6 by 6. So what it will become now? 1 plus 2, 3, 3 plus 3, 6, 6 plus 4, 10, 10 plus 5, 15, 15 plus 6, 21. 21 by 6. That is 3 sevens are 21 and 3 twos are 7 by 2 is the answer. Nothing but 3.5. So what is the expectation of the number on it? Is 3.5. Do you understand, guys? Using the mathematical expectation formula, you please remember. So here small x into p of small x. So anybody can think, sir, why small x you have written, capital X why you didn't write? Because you wrote here capital X with real values small x. Probability of capital X assigning real value small x. You understand now? These are all the real values, small x values. These are all the probability of those small x. You understand, guys? So x1, x2, x3, x4, x5, x6. This one is small p1, p2, p3, p4, p5, p6. Clear? So real values with respect to probabilities together, if you multiply, you will be getting expectations. Is it clear, guys? Yes. Let us see a few more problems now. Look at this question now. Find the mathematical expectation of number of heads obtained when two coins are tossed once or one coin tossing twice. Anything is same. So find the mathematical expectation of number of heads. First, let x denotes the number of heads obtained. X denotes the number of heads obtained when two coins are tossed. Then when two coins are tossed, what is the sample space? When two coins are tossed, head head, head tail, tail head, tail tail. So possible outcomes were 4. Find the expectation of getting these number of heads. Getting number of heads means what is the possibility here? Here 2 heads, 1 head and 0 heads. Now what are the possible outcomes? Write down. The random variable x follows the real values 0, 1 and 2. Write down that 0, 1, 2. Then probability of x getting 0. 0 means tails. 1 by 4. 1 head, how many? 2 are there. 2 by 4. Getting 2 heads, how many? 1 by 4. Total is 1. So this is the probability function. Then expectation of x they are asking. Expectation of x. You know that. X into probability of x. That is 0 into 1 by 4 plus 1 into 2 by 4 plus 2 into 1 by 4. This becomes 2 by 4 plus 2 by 4. 1. Then what is the answer, guys? Expectation of x where follows the number of heads. Answer is 1. You understand? This is the question now. Very simple, guys. Finding first, let capital X random variable. What is to be followed? Number of heads obtained. Next, write down the sample space according to the experiment. and what are the real values assigned according to the given question asked. Then the real values, what is to be followed? X 0, 1, 2, 0 heads, 1 head, 2 heads. When 2 coins are tossed, only these 3 favorable outcomes. And what is the probability of getting these favorable outcomes? Those probabilities must be written. And they have asked expectation. Expectation means, as you know, that x into p of x. That sum, total, we need it. This is the question. Hope you are following all these questions, guys, clearly. Right? Once again, you observe. Next, let us see one more question now. Look at this question. For the following probability distribution, so already the probability distribution is given in the table. Find expectation of x, expectation of y, variance of x, standard deviation of x, expectation of 2x plus 3, variance of 2x plus 3, and standard deviation of 2x plus 3. So all these terms we have to calculate by using this following probability distribution. So first thing is expectation of x. What is the formula of expectation of x? Summation x into p of x multiply 0 into 1 by 8 plus 1 into 3 by 8 plus 2 into 3 by 8 plus 3 into 1 by 8. What it will become? 0 plus 3 by 8 plus 2 3s are 6. 6 by 8 plus 3 1s are 3. 3 by 8. So this answer is 3 plus 6, 9. 9 plus 3. How much? 9 plus 3, 12. 12 by 8. 12 by 8 is nothing but 4 3s, 4 2s. 3 by 2. So first one is expectation of x is 3 by 2. Similarly, expectation of y it is asked. Sorry, expectation of y is not asked, only variance of x. Only variance of x it is asked. Write down. Variance of x. What is the formula? Variance of x. Expectation of x square minus expectation of x whole square. So expectation of x square means x square into p of x minus whole square. You understand? So write down there 0 square into 1 by 8 plus 1 square into 3 by 8 plus 2 square into 3 by 8 plus 3 square into 1 by 8 minus expression of x already we calculated 3 by 2. 3 by 2 whole square. So 0 plus 3 by 8 plus 2 square is 4. 4 3s are 12. 12 by 8 plus 3 square 9. 9 by 8 minus this one is 3 by 2 whole square. 3 by 2 whole square means 1.5 whole square. 1.5 whole square is 2.25, or else you can write this one as 3 square. 9 by 2 square 4. That equals to 3 by 8 plus 12 by 8, 15 by 8. 15 by 8 plus 9 by 8, 24 by 8. Minus 9 by 4. How much 9 by 4? 2.25. That is 3 minus 2.25. Answer will be 0.75. So what is the answer of variance? 0.75. Next, standard deviation. Square root of variance. Square root of 0.75. Nothing but 0.75. 866. See, first three completed. Expectation of x, variance of x, standard deviation of x. Let us calculate the remaining ones. Expectation of 2x plus 3. See, in the previous video, if you observe, one of the corollary, it is in the form of expectation of ax plus b. What is expectation of ax plus b? A into expectation of x plus b. That is 2 into, what is expectation of x value? 3 by 2, nothing but 1.5 plus 3. 2 into 1.5 is 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 is the answer. Expectation of 2x plus 3. Next. Variance of 2x plus 3. Variance of 2x plus 3. It is in the form of variance of ax plus b. That is 2 square into variance of x. That equals to 2 square. 4 into variance of x value is 0.75. So 4 into 0.75. 4 into 0.75 is 3. You understand, guys? This is next question. Standard deviation of that one. Is nothing but variance, square root of variance of 2x plus 3. That is root 3. Root 3 is nothing but 1.732. Guys, do you understand all the questions now? Very, very important one. Finding expectation of x, variance of x, standard deviation of x, expectation of 2x plus 3, variance of 2x plus 3, standard deviation of 2x plus 3. Learn corollaries. All the 6 corollaries. I said you. Expectation of a is a. Expectation of a. Expectation of ax is a into expectation of x. Expectation of ax plus b. A into expectation of x plus b. Next, variance of any constant is 0. Variance of ax is a square variance of x. And then variance of ax plus b is also a square variance of x, because b is a constant which is 0. So learn all these 6 corollaries, guys. Very, very important. Remember. So if you learn, then only the problem will be very easy. Do you understand? Once again, have a look clearly. First, expectation of x we calculated. Product of these two and the total. 3 by 2. Next, variance of x is nothing but square into probability of x minus expression of x whole square. So, square into probability of x calculating, we got the value 24 by 8, nothing but 3, minus expression of x is nothing but 3 by 2 whole square, 2.25, that is 0.75 variance. Standard deviation means you know, square root of variance. Expression of 2x plus 3, according to corollary number 3, a into expression of x plus b, substitute that, you get 6. Variance of 2x plus b, ax plus b, according to corollary number 6, a square variance of x, nothing but 2 square variance of x, 2 into 2 square, 4 into 0.753. Standard deviation means square root of variance. Do you understand, guys? Very, very important problem, remember. So with this, I'm going to wind up this video. So let us meet few more problems in the coming video, which are interesting kind of problems. So slowly we are raising the level. See here, first we found the probability distribution. Next we are using the corollaries. Remember, very, very important step. Corollaries we are using. All the 6 corollaries are very, very important, guys. So learning those is very much essential. Even for the theoretical wise, I mean, they will be asking the theorem proofs also, any two, or else problem also there is a scope of asking it. Clear? So let's see now. So with this, I am going to wind up this video. So let us meet in the next video having few more problems. Elaborately we will learn the concept. So when we go into the deep, we will get different kinds of questions where interesting and typical kind of things. Right? Hope you are following all these problems and you understand the concept. Okay, guys. So please stay home, stay safe, follow all the videos, take care of your health. Thank you. Have a nice day.